welcome to my YouTube channel. This is BNSF6951, a Vinny Vid Productions video. Hi, I'm Vinny and I will be your host. This is a model railroad channel, so if you enjoy watching scratch builds, layout updates, and rail fanning, and lots of other stuff that pertains to model railroading, this is the channel for you. So if you like what you see, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit that bell. That'll give you a notification of anytime I do a video or live stream. Anyhow, I'm going to ask you guys to do one more thing, and that is to give me the thumbs up. That will help my analytics with YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the video, so let's get going. First, a word from my sponsors. This Vinny Vid production brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. For all your model railroad needs, check out Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget, 7% discount with BNSF 6951. And by Highways and Byways, awesome street graphics for your roads and streets on your model railroad layout. If you guys are looking for sophisticated model railroad electronics, Logic Rail Technology has what you need. For a 5% discount on certain items, use code BNSF 6951. Alright guys, now it's time for the next step on your layout. Trees. I have been dealing with Bob for 7 years now, and he does excellent work on his trees. So if you need some trees on your layout, check out Long Shadow's Trees. Tell him the Cuzzz sent you. Hello, here we go. Hello, is that better? Can you guys hear me? I hope so, because if not, I'm just going to blow everything up tonight. How's everybody doing? Yeah, it's been a rough day for me. You know you're getting old. We're all getting hearing. Well, I'll tell you what. You know you're getting old when you have a hearing test. And I asked the doctor, I said, so how is it? And she goes to me, well, it's not bad, but you are eligible for hearing aids. Okay, what does that mean? Am I deaf or what? Anyhow, let me say hello to a few people here. And get back up to the top. And there we go. All right, so we're going to start saying hello, Ethan Armitage. How's it going? Ron Moen and Skullkel. John, how's it going, buddy? Digger, my buddy from across the pond. How's it going, buddy? Ron Moen, I said, Bernard C. How's it going, my friend? Chasco. And let's see. Norman Rowe. Glad you can make it in tonight. Mr. Ralph Greenwood, thank you for posting that up on my Amazon thing, because there's a lot of stuff I'm going to show you tonight that you guys can get on my Amazon page. And I would like to thank whoever has bought some stuff on my Amazon page, because I see a little bit of money there for me. But like I said, it's got to reach $100. That's my threshold. Who else we got here? Norman Rowe, I said hello. Joe Rader, how's it going, buddy? And let's see. I like doing it this way, guys. Dwight Curley, how's it going, buddy? Wig Wag Workshop, and that would be Steve Pezzi. How's it going, my friend? Glad you could make it in tonight. Let's see. Iron Horse, Brian. It's funny. I caught the last 30 seconds of your live stream. I just walked in the door and I turned on my computer, and there you were. Anyhow, I shut my StreamYards down first, and then I shut my OBS down. It really doesn't matter which way you do it. But I would do the StreamYards first, and the way I do it is I shut the StreamYards down first, and then I shut the OBS off. All right, that's my little hint for you tonight. John Tanzillo, how's it going, buddy? What else we got? It's funny, it says there's 40 people in here, but I don't see 40 different names. Anthony Dodge, how's it going, my friend? Glad you can make it in here. Steve Childers, how's it going, bud? I like that overview shot you got of your layout. That's really cool. Someday me and you got to talk on a telephone or something, because I want to ask you how you're doing all of that. Because I got 4 cameras working in this room. I don't know how to get them to work out in the other room without bringing my computer out there. Mark Saunders, Ronald Joyce, how's it going, guys? Glad you all can make it in here. Steve 87 PSAP, how's it going, buddy? GRE 2057, glad you can make it in tonight. Still no sound? Are you guys kidding me or what? Because this is saying, hold on, this is saying my microphone is working. So, is it true that you guys don't hear me? Nolan Kanofi, how's it going, bud? We're getting a hearing test. I've seen that before. Better. Ronald Joy should have them checking. Yeah, I should, huh? There's no help for my vocal cords anyhow. I can't sing worth a damn anyhow. Bingo, Cuzzz. All right. SP Mike, how's it going, bud? Did you find what you were looking for? You know, I tried to find them myself and put them on my Amazon page, but I couldn't find them. I'm going to have to look a little harder tomorrow, maybe. Thomas Grassi, how's it going, bud? Glad you can make it in tonight. FL Railroad, glad you can make it in. CP368, haven't seen you for a while. Welcome in. Duh. Norman Rowe, I said hello to. Sparky, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in. Sorry to hear what you're not going to be doing your live streams on Wednesdays. That's too bad, brother. Oh, well, you got to do what you got to do. Frank Neer, how's it going, bud? And Georgia Sunbelt, glad you can make it in tonight. Yeah, you did. Martin Sismore, how's it going, my friend? You know what? While we're doing that, let's roll this guy. All right, you guys, you know, you need to check out these guys over here. Again, I don't know how accurate this is, but you can at least give them a look-see and see if they're still doing their stuff. Let's see, who else we got in here? Did I miss? I think I got everybody. Yeah, I think I got everybody. Freight Train John, how's it going, bud? I guess I didn't get everybody. Model Railroading the Southwest, how's it going, bud? I haven't seen you for a while. Nathan DeLay, glad you can make it in, buddy. Sorry about that, Nathan, but I'll talk about it a little bit when we get through the introductions here. This is Sparky. I think I got everybody. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. That's cool. How many we got? 39. Somebody left. All right, I think I got everybody. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much there, Dwight. Appreciate that, buddy. I hear you loud and clear. In Florida. All right. Well, that's cool. All right. Well, I'm glad. I hope it helped, Mike. Like I said, I tried to find them myself and I couldn't find them. And I know they're there because I did see them. They have 4 light, they have a 2 light, just like ones I have. So yeah. And what I'm going to show you guys tonight, everything I'm going to show you guys tonight, you can get on my Amazon page, and please help me out with that, because that's another way you guys can support me. Hello, Ken N. How's it going, my friend? New Haven Rails. How's it going, bud? Glad you can make it in. This is not stopping. Let's keep on going. Let's see. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Derek Alexander, glad you can make it in tonight. All right. I think we got it. If I missed anybody, hello, and thank you for joining us tonight. I want to talk a little bit about my day today. First of all, I went into to get my hands x-rayed because I have a problem. I can't put any pressure on my fingers, and that's one thing I was telling Nathan DeLay. Gary Weiss, how's it going, bud? Nathan DeLay gave me a challenge that I'm not able to do because I can't put any pressure on my fingers. If you guys see my pinky right there and that one on that side, those have to be straightened out as much as possible. Now, they took x-rays of both hands, and the technician told me, you're going to need operation. You're going to need some surgeries. So we'll have to see when they get in touch with me with that. Then, at the same day, later on in the daytime, I went for a hearing test. And it's not like it was in school where you press a button or anything like that. You raise your hand. Hey, I heard that. Hey, I heard that. But she told me, well, your mid to low range is not so good. Your high range is pretty good. Well, I said, I know that because I have to turn my TV up pretty loud for me to hear it. And I got this terrible ringing in my ears all the time. So, it's Mike Rellauders. How's it going, bud? You need to get better. You need me? I'm getting better. It's just taking time. This old body has seen a lot. It's 71 years old, so it's been around the block a few times. Let's see what else we got here. I already thanked the person or persons that made some purchases off my Amazon page, and I do appreciate that. Jack, how's it going, bud? And I think that's done. Let's see. Maybe not. Jack side B, they're doing Saturday. All right. Anyhow, we'll get on with this. My super chats from last week was Kevin Brown, RDNT, and Grandpa Rails. I also got a super thank you from Jim Veronico on my last video, and I explained to you guys what the super thanks is all about. I'm going to wait till this finishes, and then we'll carry on. All right, so let's go to this guy, and I want to thank all my members, and we'll start from the top here. Jim Veronico, Bugs Moran, Ron Moen, Roy Elton, Brian Page, Dustin Enscale, Joe Rader, Chris Mitchell, Robert Young, Eminem Shortlines, Dave BNSF, Grandpa Rails, Mark Arnold, Denver Rio Grande Iron Horse Route, and Ken Amos Jr. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate that so much. Well, that's cool, Nathan. All right, so we're going to keep this going for a minute here, and I'm expecting Grandpa Rails to show up. We did that. Now, what do you guys think? Now, this is for anything I'm going to show you, and anything I'm going to do tonight is going to be for the El Mirage area. And the El Mirage area, I'll keep putting into your head, is where my auto rack facility is going to be. So, with that being said, for all the buildings that I'm doing, I want to show you guys this, and you let me know which ones you think would be cool. Oh, there's my buddy, Mr. John. Hello, John.
Hey, Vinny. Hey, everybody in chat.
So I was just about to show these lights and see what people think which ones I should be using on for the El Mirage area. Dave Strange,
Oh,
how's it
okay.
going, buddy? Let's see. All right, so here we go. We'll get this camera over to here. Now, I know which ones I want to use. Which one do you guys? Now, these are supposed to be N scale, okay? The tall, fancy one, this guy right here, is 26 feet tall. And the one next to it is 21 feet tall. Now, I don't think these ones here are that tall in real life. I'm
No,
thinking that
I
they're
think they
probably
should be
15 feet
shorter.
tall. And I'm thinking that this one here is close as far as being like 20, 21 feet tall. I think that one's
Yeah,
pretty close. But the other one should be way shorter. So
I think so.
which
Yeah.
one? Let's see. Norman Road, that's not the sky. Just say that. You can't cut them, Jack, because the wires go through there, and I'm not going to mess with the wires because first of all, I don't have this gauge wire, so I'm not going to mess with that. The ones I am going to pick, let's see, I'm using both of them, quite unlikely. Let's see, put this up here. The reason why I say it because mostly.
But the one lamp, the old timey lamp, that should be shorter.
Yeah, it should be shorter, and this top piece.
If I remembering correctly, on the streets at home, they're no more than like about 15 feet tall.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They go down Main Street. You know, they're not
exactly.
big light.
Exactly, and then also the head of it is kind of oversized too for being in scale.
Yeah, it's way oversized. That's more of an HO scale.
The ones I decided to use. Okay, let me get this back down here so I can see what's going on. The ones I'm going to use is this one.
Yeah.
Because first of all, it's a little bit closer to scale, and number two, it's more modern, and I want more modern because of the area that it's going to be in with the auto racks. Okay.
Right.
Now, I also want to thank Marty from M&M Short Lines for giving me all of this stuff, all of these yard lights.
Oh, nice.
And plus these ones here. So, Marty, I know you're not here. I didn't see you in here yet. And if you do come in, fine. If not, thank you. Marty is putting his modeling on back burner for a while. So he came over my house one Saturday and said, "I got a bunch of stuff for you." So he brings over this big tote, and it's got like five or six bottles of ballast. It's got all kinds of ground cover and trees and this and that and the other thing, and all of these lights. And I say, "Holy crap, dude!" I appreciate it, man. It's like, holy mackerel. Don's Modeling, how's it going, bud? Who else we got that I missed? I don't think I missed anybody. But anyhow, yeah, so that these are going to come in real handy. Some of these are going to go down in Mobe's yard, and some of these are going to go in the other two facilities that I'm working on down on the first level with the lumber facilities and the ethanol plant. These will be going down there. Also, in this area, I'm going to be putting these. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. These JTT trees. They will be going on the sidewalks along with the light posts. And like I said to you guys, all this stuff I'm showing you tonight, you can find on my Amazon page. For instance, all of these LEDs.
You should probably make me small. They can see them better.
Small?
Yeah.
Like that?
Hey, Dwayne.
So the name of this company is Evermore, and they have LEDs. These are 12 volt. They do not require resistance. That's why I like these.
Oh, that's
Same thing
nice.
with these. Oh, this has got a blue background, but anyhow, these are the old, the old time lights, and these are the modern lights. And I know you guys are not going to be able to see this next thing I want to show you. But I intend to put between the road and the auto rack facility, I intend to put chain link fence. And I know you guys are not going to see this because it's got a blue background, but this is Scenic Masters, and it's a chain link chain link fence
Oh,
kit.
yeah. Okay.
And I got 3 of them. Should be enough to take care of the, actually I should have did this over here. Right? You can see it better here.
Oh, there you go.
And then I got 2
Hey,
more.
Nolan wants to know if it's raining at your house. He says it's raining in Mesa.
It's getting close. It was real windy while I was driving home from the hospital. There is a lot of dust blowing around right now. They are calling it a haboob. You know what that is, right? That's a dust
Oh, yeah.
storm.
Yeah, I
So
always
that's
hope
happening
not to
right
get
now.
caught in one of those out there.
The freaking wind was blowing my car off. I was blowing it around like it was a little toy.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see. We did that. Okay. Now, the last thing I want to show you before we get started on today's project is, put this back up here. This is going to be my control panel to work the lights. And as you can see, it's marked power, street, building, and yard. And then right over here is my little LED status light. So that's going to be mounted on my fascia. And then, of course, all the wires will be going into a terminal block.
Anthony Dodge wants to know on your Amazon page, is it for commission? In other words, we buy from you, or you buy from them, and
no, you buy from them just as if you were going to buy from Amazon. But if you're on my page, that's how I get the credit for it.
Oh, okay. Fine.
And they give me whatever percentage they give me. I don't know. It's like 2%, 3%. I have no clue what it is, but it's just extra money. That's all it is. So yeah, go to my Amazon page is down in the description, and Ralph posts it every once in a while. Ralph has been posting it. So I would appreciate any help that you guys can give me with that. Tonight, what we're going to do is, again, we're still going to be working on, let's get this down here. Still going to be working on these buildings. And by the way, all the buildings are painted. I had a big problem with this guy, and I don't know if any of you guys had a problem with it, with this one here. First of all, the paint job came out like crap, as you can see. So like the tape didn't cover very well. But anyhow, what I was trying to say is I had problems putting this thing together because, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but right in here, this last panel right in here, if you can see that, it's not cut straight. So it was throwing everything off. And then I couldn't get this wall right here to adhere to the plastic. And I'm saying, what's going on with that? I've used the Model Masters glue. I used the Follow glue. I used Plastruct. I used CA. Nothing was sticking. Nothing was making this plastic stick. I was about ready to chuck this into the garbage, to be honest with you. So, but anyhow, we'll keep it for now.
Right.
Okay.
Nathan's got a question for you.
Okay, what's the question?
It says, Vinny, when you work on your layout, even with scratch building, does it feel like it's more control because of what you can do, and does it feel less? Let's see, I'm not sure about imitations, or is it more complicated than that? I think he wants to know if you feel like you have more control doing scratch builds on your layout instead of like imitations, or is it more complicated?
Well, the scratch builds I do on my layout are because the buildings that are on my layout, you can't buy them. If I was able to buy them, I would buy them rather than build them, you know. But 95% of the buildings that are on my layout have been scratch built. And a lot of them have to get redone because they were like my very first ones. As time goes back, you know, they were like my first ones to do. And so they really weren't that good, but they're good enough for now. And I'm talking about the Glendale area where the 5 industries are. Yeah. Three of those buildings in that area have to get redone. All right, so we showed the control panel. Now we're going to start the project. And tonight's project, what we're going to need is a couple of LEDs, some solder, a cigarette lighter. Now this is double-sided copper tape. And you'll see what I'll be using this for here in a little bit. And then we have regular double-sided tape, pair of scissors, a wire stripper, and another wire strip. I use this one to strip the wires. I use that one to cut them. Anyhow, what I'm going to do, and I don't know if this is going to work because, like I said, I've never done lighting on any of my layouts. So we're going to pop the roof out on this one. And what we're going to do on the bottom of the roof is we're going to run 2 copper strips down here. And so we're going to do that right off the get-go. Now these copper strips are double-sided, so they will stick. And let's see how much I need. Do that much. Scissors. All right, and then we'll do another one. Oops. All right.
Hey, Dave, BNSF.
How you going? How's it going, Dave? You ready to come back yet? Uh-oh. I got curly Q here. They didn't tell me that was going to happen. All right. So we'll lay one down on one side of the roof. There you go. There's one. And now I need to get the backing off of this guy. So where is my knife? Hey, that came off pretty easy, actually. This time we're going to do this.
Hey, Hardy, how you doing?
We'll do this one a little differently. This one here we'll put down first, and then we'll peel off the backing so it doesn't curl up on me. All right. So now we got our 2 strips down. And the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put 2 LEDs in this building. Maybe 3. I don't know yet.
Now, the LEDs that you're using, are they like a warm light, white? Or,
these are warm white.
Yeah.
Yeah, warm white, I think they are. All right, so now we're going to take a piece of the 2-sided tape. This is not the greatest thing in the world. And the reason why we're putting 2-sided tape down is because this is what we're going to mount the LEDs onto. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, I can see.
I know those pieces are kind of big, but I could always take them off later on. All right, so we got the 2 places that we're gonna mount these LEDs.
Okay, Steve87 says, so here is a light tip. You can go to Michael's in paper craft section, and they have full kits with the strips for like $10, I think.
Of what now?
I'm guessing the lights. Are you saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. But those are kind of funny because they come in a strip, and you can cut them, but you have to cut them at 3. Every 3.
You can't go down to 1, huh?
Yeah, no, you can't. You cannot go down to 1. I tried that, believe me. So, all right, we're going to mount the LED on the double-sided tape, both of them, and we're going to orient the wires to be the same. What I mean is the same is like the red will be on the red side, and the black will be on the black side.
Right.
Now these are kind of long, so we're just going to go ahead and cut these down and just go ahead and solder it to these guys. And we'll do the same with this guy. All right, now I already got my soldering iron warming up. And we're just going to put this up here like that. So, all right, let's get some flux.
Okay, Steve says, yeah, they are lights and they are for cards. So in builds like this, they would work.
Yeah, they would. But I like doing this kind of stuff anyhow. So where's my solder? Now I'm going to try, like I said, I've never done this before. So we're going to try doing this a couple of different ways. First, we're going to see if we can tin the copper. Well, that worked pretty good. All right. Then what we'll do is go ahead and tin these wires up. Now, I'm not going to turn these on or anything tonight. I just want to show you guys how I'm going to be doing this. All of these buildings will be done exactly the same. So now if I take this guy, I take the red wire and I kind of loop him around and put him on that solder joint. It should solder in there.
Okay, Ralph wants to know if that's 1/4-inch copper tape.
Yes.
And George from Florida Rail Dog wants to know if that copper tape is in your store.
Yes. And it's I think it was $10, $9, $8, something like that. But you get there's 2 rolls in the package. And there's 29 yards on each roll, so you'll be good for a long time.
Oh my gosh, really? Yeah.
So you'll be good for a very long time. All right, guys. So I didn't do anything to the wire except putting flux on it, and I'm just going to go ahead and just touch it right there. And look at that, the guy's on there already.
All right. Derek says, "What? You're not going to show us them lit? How do we know it works?" Oh, well.
Well, you'll just have to worry. You'll have to watch the video. Just watch the video.
Dave BNSF says he found a hobby shop in the middle of nowhere with a not bad selection. Good prices.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the same thing on this one here. We're going to go ahead and put the solder on the copper. I'll see. Maybe I'll fire the computer up. It's right. I mean, it's right there. I mean,
well, Dave or Steve says just use a battery to do a test on it.
I could. That means I'd have to get up and walk all the way into my kitchen.
Oh,
get it back.
Jeez.
You know how far that is, right, John?
Yeah, gosh, I don't know, man. That's a long walk. You might be gone for a while.
Really? All 30 seconds?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, one other thing I forgot to tell you is you're gonna need some red and black wire.
Already was telling Derek, he says that you have a backup candle behind you in case the lights don't work.
Should have cut this guy shorter.
Norman's saying to Derek, it's a cliffhanger. You have to tune in next week.
Yeah, it's a cliffhanger, exactly.
And Bernard's telling you to take your GPS with you so you can find your way back.
Yeah, take my phone with me.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have the 2 LEDs hooked up. I'm gonna have to undo this and make this wire shorter, but just to give you guys a demonstration. Now on this end, what we're gonna do is put our power supply to it. Now I don't know how long this is going to be, so I'm going to make it probably about 2.5 feet long. It all depends on where I mount the terminal block. But like I said, this is solder. You can always unsolder it. And make sure when you put the red and black wire on, you orient it to the black and red wires that are on the LEDs. Otherwise, it won't work. All right. So, John, they told me I need hearing aids.
Oh, really? Wow.
So I asked the doctor, I says, well, how bad are my ears? And she goes, well, they're not that bad. She goes, you have a little low frequency that you can't hear, and you have a couple high frequencies that you can't hear. But you are eligible for hearing aids. So are you telling me that I can't hear? What are you telling me?
What's your disability rate on that?
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to get the disability thing going, and if it's like 30 or 40%, that's more money for me.
Yeah.
All right. Now, it don't matter which end we put this on. And let's see. I think we're going to put it this way. All right. And we're going to do the same thing with this. We'll just go ahead and strip these wires down and put a little flux on them.
Stephen Wigwag, he says, is this wiring Sparky approved?
All right, so here we go. Wait, you know what? I screwed up. I'm trying to solder where there's no solder. Black wire, black wire. And we're going to do it this way so I can solder with my right hand.
Artie. He goes, we all have a disability. Look at the hobby we do.
Who said that?
Artie.
Oh. All right. All right, I guess you can't heat these up too much because it looks like it lost its adhesiveness. Yeah, I don't like that. So what I'm going to do with that is I'll put a piece of tape over it to hold it down.
Hey, James. James Galton just came in.
Hey, James, how's it going, bud?
Bernard C. says, if Heath was doing this, it's smoke time. Joe Rader says, now this thing just jumped here real quick. What the heck happened here? Joe Rader says, do you need a permit for electrical work?
Do I need a what?
Permit for the electrical work.
Oh, you know what? I think we need to clean this off right here.
And Stephen wants to know if you need to add any resistors to the copper strips.
No. Like I said, these LEDs, they're 12 volt and there's no resistor required. And that's why I buy them, because I really don't like adding the extra resistor. It just takes up too much room. Let's see if this will stick this time. There you go. Apparently, I can't put too much heat on these copper things because they'll peel. All right, we can use that two-sided tape to hold the wires down too. All right, now for the red wire. I didn't think I was going to make it here tonight. I tell you what, because there was traffic on the freeway coming home. And
well, yeah. If I kind of, if I hadn't jumped into that in Steve's chat this morning, I wouldn't have known you were going to the doctor. So.
Oh.
And then because that's why I asked. Cause I know how doctors are when you go there. They're never on time. You might be, but they're never on
time. My appointment was for 3 o'clock. Okay, for the hearing test.
Mm-hmm.
And I had another appointment for the X-rays, but that was earlier. That was like at 12 o'clock. So when they got finished, I had 3 hours to hang out. Right.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay. So I go down to the cafeteria and get myself a little bit of lunch.
Right.
I go back up to the room. She never checked me in, the stupid bitch.
Oh, no way.
So I go, it was like 5 to 3. I says, what, how long is it going to be before the doctor comes and gets me? She goes, well, did you check in? I said, well, yeah, this morning when I was here. She goes, oh, you said you were going to go get lunch. And then when you came back, I was going to sign you in. Duh. I could have been out of there like 2 hours earlier.
Oh, shit. Whoops.
Stupid bitch. Sorry, guys.
Steve 87 says, "Wait, what? You're supposed to cut the red wire."
Yeah, right. All right, let's see if this guy's gonna go now.
I missed Ralph. Ralph was going, red wire, don't cut the red wire. Jack Stacks one. I asked, what did he say? I guess he's talking about you getting hearing aids.
What? Yeah, this one's not good. This one's, for some reason, it doesn't want to do its thing. And I don't want to keep heating this up because the more I heat it up, it'll make the adhesive come loose.
Oh,
but
Norman Rose wants to know. He says, "Do you have what is Duper's contraction that's going on with your hands?"
Yes. Dupuytren contractus and trigger finger. See what I mean? If you heat it up too much, it loses the adhesiveness.
Oh, is that what happens?
Yeah. So I'll just put a piece of tape over it for now. That's not going to stick because there's flux there. Yeah, you see the thing, it's not working very well.
Artie's saying, when I go to my psychologist, the first question she asked me when I sat down, how many trains did you buy this week? If I say heaps, she replies, had a bad week, did we?
That's funny. All right, we're going to try this one more time over here and see why this is not working.
Artie goes, wait, red, which one's that? I'm colorblind.
All right, now this better work or I'm going to be pissed.
Jack says, check to make sure nothing got crossed.
There you go. Oh, yep, there you go. All right, now
you'll be through.
all right, so this is what it's going to look like. Now on the ends of these guys, I might cut this down. This better stay down here. I'm going to be mad. I might cut these down and put like male and female connectors on here.
Yeah.
And have these laying inside the building and have the extension wires going down. Just have this being able to go through the sub road bed, but not all the way, not long enough where I'm going to have to worry about too much wire. So for now, I'm just going to do it like this, and then I'll put like male and female spade connectors on here, and this will be sitting inside the building. And there'll be a hole at the back of the building where the wires will pass through and go down to the terminal block.
So Jack's at work, so that's why he's saying he can't hear it sometimes because it's really loud.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, how many people we got in here? 41 people. All right.
Let's see. Yeah, I show 43. 30 thumbs up.
Trucks, metal wheel sets, and $4. What?
Yeah, he bought. He I guess at that hobby shop. He said he bought a Eastern Seaboard boxcar for $15.
Wow, that's pretty good. I wish we still had a freaking hobby shop here. I have what they call an everything hobby shop, which is like doll houses and remote control planes and cars and model planes and model ships. And they got some train stuff in there, but they're like at list price on everything, you know, as far as the train stuff goes. But it's good for me because if I need any styrene, they do have styrene there. They got a full assortment of evergreen styrene. So that's my place to go for styrene when I need it right now.
Yeah, my hobby shop's the same way. It's list price on everything. There's no
Structures,
give.
how's it going, bud? Long time no see. David DES, how's it going, bud? Good, you can
Hey,
make it in
Dave.
tonight. What else we got?
Mark,
I didn't think
how you doing?
I actually didn't think I
There's
was going to make
Derail Daryl. Hey, Daryl.
Daryl.
Yep.
Hey, Daryl, how's it going, bud? Good, you can make it in. I don't know how long you've been here, but I hope you saw what was going on.
Here.
Huh?
I think he just got in here. At least he's just starting to talk.
So there you go. Now, if I would like to go get a battery, let's see if I can do this. How can I do this? Of course, like I said, there won't be this much wire on here. I just did that because I don't know how much wire I'm going to need. But if we do this, and of course the wire, let me get back to the other camera. Of course, the wire will go through here from the back of the building, go through here, through the sub-road bed, and then go to probably this block right here. Actually,
87, you mean to tell me there's no hobby shops in Washington at all around you?
Steve?
You got to go to Oregon. He's got to go to Oregon.
Really?
To go to his hobby stores.
Huh. Let's see if we can get this working. If I don't blow us up. So like I told you guys, the green and black wires are the startup wires, the go wires, whatever you want to call it.
James wants to know what that tool is that you use to strip the wires.
It's a wire stripper, and that's on my Amazon page. You can see that. I think it's about $15. It's an excellent tool.
Yeah, I don't have one of those. I need to get one.
All right, so this fan should be on now. Okay.
I'm trying to catch up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the next thing we got to do, now I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. If you're talking about this tool, yes, it's on my Amazon page. It's a great tool. It's awesome.
Thanks for posting that, Ralph. Oh wow, that place that Dave found is 40 minutes from him, and it's only open on Fridays.
All right, let's see if this is all going to work. It should. I might have to turn out my lights in here. Okay, I need a ground wire.
Hey, Rusty.
Something's not happening here. The fan is on, right? No, it's not. Why isn't it? Huh. Okay. It's working.
Everybody's saying, did you plug the power in?
Like, yeah. All right, let's see.
All right, Jack, you be safe too. He's got to go do some quality control work.
All right, let's see if this is going to light up now. There you go.
There we go.
There we go. All lit up. So just to show you guys that it does work.
Artie says, I see smoke to the east of me. Is that Vinny's place? Nope, just the steel works again.
Anyhow, guys, that's what I have for you tonight. And I hope you guys got a little bit something out of that. And I just broke this copper thing. I guess you got to be real careful with this copper thing. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I don't know how delicate I need to be. See, like I just pulled them off. They just broke off. So I need to be real delicate with the heat when I put it on here. But anyhow.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it's 42 to 35. All right. Let me unplug my soldering iron so I don't forget.
Oh, Nathan wants to know, do you have any abandoned buildings or anything like that on your layout?
No, I do not. There's really, the area that I'm modeling, there really isn't anything that's abandoned. Otherwise, I would have an abandoned building on there. So let's put this back in here. And I will show you guys one other thing that I really didn't want to show you guys tonight, but I will, just because I'm a nice guy. And I think I put the LED in the wrong place because it doesn't want to sit all the way down. But after the street lights are put in, after the street lights are put in, we're going to start putting some decorations on here. And I'll show you what I'm doing here in a minute.
Mark says they're all abandoned and they have plastic people stand-ins.
Okay, why can't I get this to stand up in here? Let's try another one. Anyhow. Can you see that?
Take care, Dwayne.
Can you see the building with the trees in front of it?
Yeah.
And so there's one more that goes here, and there'll be like 3 on this one, and then that one, and then across the road in front of the auto rack facility on the outside of the fence will be more trees. And these trees were given to me by Marty. And I appreciate that, man, because he saved me a lot of money. You know, it's like,
yeah,
it came at the right time. So notes on this here is you need to be really careful and not apply too much heat. Otherwise, this copper is going to break.
Right.
But the reason why I bought it is because it is two-sided, and that's the reason why I bought it. And like I said, everything that I showed you tonight, all the LEDs and the copper tape and all of that stuff is all on my Amazon page. So I would appreciate it if you guys help out with that. What is the oldest building? The oldest building I have on my layout right now, Nathan, is my Smith Pipe and Steel. That was the very, very first building that I did scratch build on. And that was done back in 2012, just before I bought this house, because I knew I was buying this house, and it was one of the places that I did want to model. And so that's what I did. Oh, it's Artie's birthday. Happy birthday, Artie. How old are you, 21 plus? That's what my mom used to say when her birthday came. Hey, Mom, how old are you? Oh, 21 plus. That's okay.
Yeah.
Artie's too old for birthdays. No, I appreciate all you guys being here tonight. I'm going to call it quits because I didn't have lunch today. Being at the freaking hospital all day, I had a stinking little sandwich that cost me $5.
Yeah.
Got
Cheap
to
billboard.
support the vets somehow, right?
Right. Yep.
So anyhow,
Got to help yourself out.
yeah, really. So it's actually a good thing that I have a little bit of a hearing loss, because just with the tinnitus,
Yeah.
the constant ringing in the ears, that's a guaranteed 10% right there. She told me that's guaranteed. They
Oh,
cannot
well,
prove.
I'll have to go back through there to them because I went years ago about my tinnitus.
Yeah,
So I'll have to hit them back up on that.
they can't prove if you have it or you don't have it. So that's why they say, okay, if you say you have it, we're going to give you 10%. 10% is about $300 a month. That's okay, $300 a month. But now, if I have a 20 or 30% loss of hearing, that's going to go up more.
Yeah.
And plus all the other stuff. Like I watched a couple of videos that guys are filing claims that are like 35, 40 years ago that they were in the service, like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no problem. The VA says, yeah, okay, if you got hurt while you were in the service, we're going to take care of you.
Yeah, so well, I mean, you gotta figure both of us were on the flight line.
Yeah.
We were around jets, so
yeah.
No.
The very first question the doctor asked me, for the hearing doctor, she goes, what kind of noises were you subjected to? I said, well, I was on an aircraft carrier. Does that answer your question? I said, jets were leaving the flight deck every 20 minutes. There was a jet leaving. You know? So,
good night, Mark.
And when you're standing like 20 or 30 feet away from a jet, it's loud. So, yeah. Take care, Mark Saunders. Glad you can make it in tonight. Be our secret. Cindy got it. What's that all about?
What?
Yeah, you see? Yeah. I mean, I've had this forever. And so she asked me, do you have it all the time? I said, well, what do you mean all the time? She goes, well, if you're watching TV, do you still hear it? I said, yes, I do. I said, no matter what.
I'm hearing it right now.
Me too. I'm hearing it right now. I got it's a high-pitched buzz is what it is. It's a high-pitched buzz. And sometimes when it's really quiet in the house, it's annoying.
Yeah.
It gets too loud, you know? And so I got to keep the TV up.
It makes it difficult to sleep.
Yes, exactly. So
I was Joe was in a missile silo, so yeah.
So Steve 87, you're a military? You were in service?
Yeah, he was in the Navy.
I think, he was?
Yeah.
If you got a problem, dude, go for it. But I would do one thing that this one guy told me not to do. Do not go through the VA, Veterans Administration. Find an outside source that does that stuff like I did. This guy told me to go to the Arizona Veterans Helpline or something like that. And all they do is deal with disabilities for veterans. That's all they do. I have ringing in my ears.
Yeah, George was saying
my wife is nagging.
He was on the limits.
See, even passing by you, he says he's got it too. Well, I tell you one thing, guys.
I mean, you figure a lot of, us, we're service related, but there's a lot of jobs out there. You do any construction job or anything, you know, you're a machinist or in manufacturing.
Yeah, anything. I mean, even for me, after I was out of service, you know, just being in the automotive trade with air guns and air ratchets and all that stuff, that's all wild stuff.
Yeah, that's constant.
Who wears air protection? You know, when you're working on the line, who's wearing air protection? Who's wearing goggles? Who's wearing a respirator?
Yeah.
You know, you walk around like a Martian while you're working on a car, you know, it's like, no way.
And Nathan wants to know who your mentor was for scratch building.
Who my mentor was?
Yeah.
Myself. I just said one day I'm going to try and build that, and I did. You know, I before I built it, I actually went down to the business, and I actually had a tour of the place, so I could see what the inside looks like. And of course, I couldn't duplicate the exact thing because the Smith Pipe and
Yeah.
Steel, they have 2 overhead cranes in there. I could not get 2 overhead cranes in mine because I couldn't get it deep enough. You know, I already took up
Yeah.
15 inches of space. You know, just to get what I have on there now.
Let's see. Mike Rail Artist was a Navy corpsman.
Semper per type.
And see, Rusty was in the Army. He worked as an electrician in the shipyards.
Now I know FL Railroading is saying Semper, but I can't make out the next word.
Semper Paratus.
Paratus. That's the Navy, is the same as Semper Fi.
Oh.
But that's the same thing for the Navy. That's what that is.
Okay.
Mine sounds like.
Yeah,
oh, U.S. Coast Guard. All right, yeah, there you go. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
I think the Navy was Semper Fortis. I think that's what the Navy was.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's time for me to put my eye drops in my eyes.
I
forgot to tell you guys that Monday I will be going for eye surgery.
Oh, that's right. You're doing your cataract on
the cataracts.
Right eye?
They're doing the right eye first, and then the 29th, they're doing the left eye. So the audio place and the eye place are right next door to each other. So I went into the eye place. I said, hey, listen, I said, they told me that I'm still going to need glasses after this this surgery. So how long is it going to take before you guys get to see me? Oh, about 30 days. I says, well, how am I going to see in 30 days? I said, oh, your eyes will be way better than what you got right now. So you probably won't even need glasses. So I'm hoping that's true, you know?
Yeah. Nathan, that spray paint you see back there is for different models and stuff. Now, my favorite color, I have to go with Hemi Orange.
Orange?
I'm a Mopar guy. And that's my color. That's what the color my car is in the garage. So
yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to call it good for tonight. Thank you so much for everybody showing up. I really do appreciate it. And I'm glad I was able to make it tonight. You know, it was a shoot in the dark if I was going to make it enough, because I knew that at 3 o'clock, if it took an hour for the test, I would be hitting traffic on the way home.
Yeah.
And just to get out of the parking lot of the hospital is a pain in the ass because it's a major street right there. You know, so all right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye for now. We'll see. Oh,
have a good weekend, everybody. Oh,
I have my video for tomorrow. I don't even remember what it is because I did a couple of videos that they're ready to go. You know, I just don't remember what it was. So anyhow, there'll be a video tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon. Hope the guys see it and watch it and all that kind of stuff. Please help support my channel.
I'll be at work tomorrow.
Thank you,
so
Thomas.
If I'm not busy, I'll join in.
Buddy. Thomas Grassi is wishing me good luck on my procedure with my eyes. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that.
Joe, too.
All
right. Thanks, everybody, for coming in.
Yeah. Nathan Dwight says, I got to admit this live stream was fun. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Take care, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.